Now, I'm not too sure why YouTube is lagging my voice on my videos. Apparently, it's having a hard time catching up with the voice and with the video. But there are like three other things I forgot to mention in regards to the surgery that I didn't think of until after the end of the last video. I've seen a lot of people's videos in regards to it being hard to get up out of bed without putting your hand behind your neck and supporting your neck. I actually found within a week I don't have to do that. It's very easy to get up out of bed. I've also read from a lot of people that sleeping in a lounge chair or in a position where you're at an angle really helps. And for me, that did. But also, I will disclose that I've been sleeping at an angle for the last 6 years. Um, and this was just basically due to acid reflux and sinus issues. I can't breathe at night when I'm sleeping flat on my back. So it was really easy for me to adjust to sleeping at an angle or basically sleeping in a somewhat semi-sitting up position. This really did help with being able to view the TV, with being able to get up. You're not lying flat on your back, so um, it's not like you're having to pull yourself up from a greater distance. You're actually at a shorter distance of getting up. And possibly that could be why it's easier for me to get up and why it's not a strain on my neck for me to get up out of bed is because I'm not at a flat surface to begin with. I'm actually at an angle to begin with. So I'm already halfway there, basically, of getting up. Um, what other things? Oh, yeah, the throat. I was actually really scared. That was the one thing that really scared me the worst was going in and having them do the operation and having something wrong go with my voice box or my throat, because that apparently is a pretty common issue. It was hard to talk for the first day. It just feels like you've got a cold, like someone or something is stuck inside your voice box. This actually goes away. You're able to talk. I was able to talk better within the first 24 hours after the surgery. My throat, though, did hurt a lot. It was way worse than having strep throat. I think it's a combination between the tubing down your throat and the muscles being stretched off to one side. And when you swallow, you can actually feel that one side hurts worse than the other side when you swallow. And that did go away after about 4 days, 4 or 5 days. Um, it was drastic, the amount that it changed from one day to the next. So I think the first 4 or 5 days I laid around wishing that that would go away, and it eventually did. Some things that really did help. The pain medication did not help the swallowing at all whatsoever. No matter what amount of medication I took, it didn't take that away. The things that did help was eating ice cream. Anything frozen that you can eat will help numb the muscles and help numb your throat. There's also and I hope I'm saying it right, chloroseptic sprays, the throat numbing sprays that you can get just over the counter. The hospital, they do have these. And the gal that was one of my nurses at night, she came in and gave me one of those in the middle of the night, and that helped quite a bit. So those things are something that you may want to be prepared for. Throat lozenges also help a little bit. Anything that's able to numb your throat. I even noticed that drinking warm liquids helped. Um, and I think it's just a combination of heat and ice from the inside of your throat. And I will say that ice is your best friend for your shoulders. One reason why I'm able to sit up, and I can sit up all day. I don't have any problems. I don't have to lay down. I can stay in a seated position, and even from day one, I was able to sit up in a straight up and down position with no problem. A lot of that has to do with, though, probably having ice um, either right behind my neck or right on the shoulders. and that helps just a ton. I can't say enough about ice, and ice packing your shoulders to make sure that those things are calmed down. And it helps a lot with the muscle spasms as well. So those are just a few things I wanted to add.